Are you missing that key player on your team and don't have the coins to afford them? Go to Buy Muck Coins for instant delivery on Ultimate Team coins. Use code SAVAGE for 10% off at checkout. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Savage here. I mean, it's the day after the Super Bowl. It's only right if we talk about the Super Bowl, right? We're gonna hop into a game. We're gonna talk some Super Bowl. That's a squad. If you guys ever forget, Savage about to hop into it. Yeah, boy's gonna win. Now, guys, Tom Brady, is he the greatest of all time? 100%. Was he the Super Bowl MVP? That, yeah, I don't agree with it. I'm going to tell you guys why. Now, guys, in the whole entire first half, the Falcons were sending so much pressure. Well, it's not even that they were sending so much pressure. It's just like he was in a way, like Brady was in a way just under pressure at all times. Like, they weren't really sending too many elaborate blitzes. They were just getting pressure with Garrett or Jarrett, whatever his name was, and Vic Beasley. They were just coming in. Even Deion Jones came in screaming sometimes. They would play him to either play in coverage or play just, you know, on an edge to come in and scream through. Now, you can also argue, okay, like maybe Brady's O-line wasn't 100%, like that's cool and all, but Brady under pressure was not Brady. Like, that was not the Tom Brady that we were all used to seeing. So it was definitely a surprise to many. Damn, I can't believe he just dropped that. But it was definitely just, you know, something that a lot of people, you can say, hey, you know what? Brady was under pressure, you got to give him that slack. But when you're that good at that level, you're supposed to be able to make those long, intricate reads down the field and able to, you know, maybe move around in the pocket. I know Brady's not the most mobile guy, and I know a lot of Patriots fans are going to be, bro, what are you talking about? But that's what you got to expect your quarterback to do regardless. I don't care what team you're on. Cleveland Browns, New England Patriots. Super Bowl winners, worst team in the league. It doesn't matter. When you're at this level, you're supposed to be able to take every situation you can and try to make something positive out of it. He was overthrowing his receivers, underthrowing his receivers, throwing it in the reads that he probably shouldn't have been making, and it was making it very, very difficult for their offense to really move down the field the whole entire first half. So, in the second half, what did they do? They went to the short pass game. Oh, you're going to be like, well, he passed for 400 yards. Why? Because Dink and Dunks padded his stats. He would throw the ball 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He would throw little out routes. What would that do? Give his receiver the ball, and the receiver would have to make a play. That's not too fair, as his receivers are taking shots, just padding his stats, getting into over 400 yards, and I believe 4 touchdown passes. But remember, he did throw, I believe, he threw a pick six, and did he throw 2 interceptions? I don't remember that. That's besides the point, though. The interceptions, you know what? It doesn't matter. Like, the defense was just balling out the whole entire first half. So, you know, you don't really need to even calculate the interceptions, and you just need to calculate what got him MVP. And what got him MVP was all those yards and his positive stat line. Like I said, forget the interceptions. He didn't really do that much to attribute to those yards. If I were to be in the NFL and I was a quarterback and I threw the ball underneath 20 times in a game and my receivers were taking these little dink and dunks that are like 3 yards forward or a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage and taking these little dink and dunks all 20 times for like 8 to 10 yards at a time, and I get 160 to 200 yards, and I only throw the ball really 10 yards or more like 15 times and complete half of them, and my stats are like 7 of my 20 completions or 7 of my 27 completions are now all me, but the other 20 completions are all because of my receivers making plays and because of my running backs making plays. Well, that's not an MV, that's not the quarterback stats, man. That's not how that works. In my opinion, James White was the MVP of that game last night. James White had 14 catches, most in Super Bowl history. Was the first running back in Super Bowl history to have 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. But you know, Tom Brady, I get it. He had to deliver the passes, but how deep were those passes? It's not like James White goes out on, well, James White actually, you know what? Scratch that. James White does go on deep routes sometimes. But last night, they weren't any deep route combinations with a post and like somebody baits the linebacker underneath and James White's running a deep post into the middle of the field to beat a cover 2. It was now, here you go, lob, catch, now run. Make 10 guys miss and get me my touchdown. James White was robbed. I get it, Brady's the best quarterback of all time, because obviously, first of all, football's a team game. I mean, it takes all 11 dudes to win. On offense, it takes all 11, and on defense, it takes all 11. So they locked up in the second half. That defense did its job. The offense did its job in the second half. But to say that the individual who deserved to be the most valuable player on that team was not Tom Brady. Because with the way that the blocks were, with the way that they were just the way that the Falcons were not able to contain James White, it's not that they weren't not able to contain Brady because they put Brady in a box. But the reason that Brady became so successful in the second half wasn't because of Brady. It's because the Falcons defense was pressuring him so much and he was taking so many shots that they had to completely alternate from those deep, intricate route combinations to then just going to, hey, you know what? Maybe if we get James White underneath, we can maybe, you know, get lucky and catch him sleeping once. That's a first. Let's go. But, you know, they're going to say, uh-oh, you know what? We got to give Brady MVP now because Brady led them down the field. Brady did. Brady was the person throwing the ball. But I'm sure if you put Jimmy Garoppolo in that situation, if you put Aaron Rodgers in that situation, if you put Cody Kessler in that situation, dog, if you're a quarterback and you're right here, the play is starting 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and there's no defenders in that area, and next thing you know, the whole entire offensive line shifts to that side, and all I got to do is this, and deliver just a little pass and let my dude go at it. Bro, are you serious? That's how you get MVP? Really? Now I get it. There were some clutch throws that Brady made. Nice comeback routes to Malcolm Mitchell. That Edelman catch, which was all Edelman, was not Brady. That's not obviously how they drew it up in any way, shape, and form. But to say that Brady deserved MVP, in my opinion, is so false. After what James White, he was like this, guy. I got you. Get on. He carried them. Any sort of football common sense, you damn well know that was not the Tom Brady that we were all used to seeing. But yeah, I mean, that's my opinion. Now the Falcons, bro, they were literally Pete Carroll the entire second half. Like, you know when you're supposed to run the ball when you're up by a lot? They were doing some crazy plays, like, and then after Julio had that crazy sideline catch, this was what happened. Sack, incompletion, holding, 3rd and 33, and then it was like they were nowheres near, absolutely nowheres near the first down. So I'm sitting there like, bruh, all they really needed to do was run. They just could have ran the ball after Julio made that catch, stayed in field goal range, and they would have been up by 2, and the Patriots would have been screwed. They would have been screwed. But nope. It's something else to watch a team go from, because I was tweeting the whole entire game like, damn, Tom Brady, like, he just looked washed. And I was like, to see Tom Brady play like this is crazy, especially in the Super Bowl for his 5th ring. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, tides is it's Tom Brady's back. It's like where were you the whole entire first half? Oh, you know, I wasn't really there. I mean, but it was not the real Tom Brady, bro. That was not the same Brady. It was clutch Brady, but it was not like this game, dog. This game is crazy bad. But it wasn't clutch Brady. I mean, it was clutch Brady, but it wasn't the Tom Brady I was used to always seeing. I think it's confirmed. Brady, best quarterback, probably best football player of all time for that matter. Honestly, 5 rings, bro. That's something serious. It's right here. Zeke Elliott's going off. But it just, oh, come on, cut back. Hey, taking ankles, touchdown. But it's crazy. It's really just crazy that 25 points gone. Anything can happen. It really is never over until the fat lady sings, man. And Brady, man, he just showed us one more reason why he is elite. He's clutch. He's elite. But is he like that wasn't Brady I was used to seeing, honestly. It really was not the Brady I was used to always seeing play out on that field last night, because I don't know, it seemed definitely a little different. Definitely just a little different. Oh, let's get this Shazier on the coverage. Let's go. I hope right here that he's not calling it. If he's calling that same play, we should be able to put it in a box this time. Should be able to box it because we got bar and a hard flat. Hopefully we can box it up a little bit. I'm going to play on this side, and hopefully Sanders I can lock up and come around for more just in case. Okay, we locking that up right there. See, I knew he was going to try to hit Sanders on a post, but I just didn't think I didn't know if he wanted the deep ball right away. 1st and 10. First and 10, man. Oh, God, he's going to the toss. He's going to the toss. Howie Long, Howie Long. Fumble, fumble, please. Let's go. Vernon with the recovery. I'm running it, man. I'm running it with Zeke. I don't even care. Damn, man. I'm going to try to hit Sanders right here. I know it. I know for a fact he's trying to hit Sanders right here. There's no reason why he wouldn't try to hit Sanders. Oh, no, he's going to that C route. Yeah. Good play. Deion Sanders able to contain him. 3rd and 5. We got to be alive. 3rd and 5. Feeling alive. Come on. We got to stop here. We got a sack right here, and that's the game. If we get a sack... Oh, that's not forward progress. I don't think he got it. I think it's 4th and 1. This is ridiculous. This is really crazy. This is really crazy. This is really crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Dog, gun split close and bunch snugs is the only thing. Watch these blitzes. Gotta watch that heat. Yup, there's the heat. There's the heat. There's the heat. There's the heat. I don't know why. I don't know why Mel Blount just came at me like that, but that's the game, folks. Guys, he paused the game. He knows it's over right here. If you enjoyed, be sure to give this video a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you're new, and let me know what you think about Super Bowl 51. Have a wonderful rest of your night.